Yeah, it's a great day in Paris. It's beautiful here. And I think your point about what's happening in Europe is a very valid one. I think I've talked to so many government leaders, starting in Davos, honestly, and then extending into this week. And it's clear that Europe is really thinking hard and beginning to move forward on a different approach, regulation that encourages innovation, and a real focus on building national champions and working on technology that enables the continent and the countries here to actually take advantage of these technology waves. So I think that it's always been a great market for us. We've always been here. We love it here, but we think it will only get better as we go to the future.
Well, Chuck, let's talk about where Europe is at, because last year Mario Draghi was very critical about Europe, saying, look, it's lagging behind in emerging technologies. Now, as you see the race between the US and China, big commitments in the Middle East last week, how quickly does Europe need to speed up to catch the latest AI technology wave?
Quickly. I think that, in Davos, I heard things for the first time. I heard not only do we need to slow down regulation, we need to actually modify regulation to encourage innovation and to help our companies be more successful. And we think of ourselves as being a European country when we're operating here. We've been here for a very long time. And I think that if you look at the announcements going on all around the world, it's clear that this AI revolution is moving incredibly fast. And so I don't think it's unique to Europe. I think every country around the world needs to move as fast as they possibly can to be prepared for this wave, and it's coming at us all very quickly.
I want to dig into, Chuck, I want to dig into some of those big deals that you had in the Middle East last week in the Gulf states. You partnered with Saudi Arabia's newly formed AI company Humane, UAE's Stargate, you're part of that as well, deeper relationship with G42, and of course there's the AI infrastructure partnership, which sees money go back into the United States for AI infrastructure build out. How significant were these deals in the Middle East to help these states diversify from oil revenues, but also just crucially getting access to US technology, which is not a given in this charged geopolitical environment?
Well, I think these deals that we signed last week were incredibly important. These are countries that, as you say, are trying to diversify, in many cases, in Saudi's case, from oil. And they obviously have a very aggressive plan. I've talked about a couple times that the CEO there, Tariq Amin at Humane, is someone that I've known for a dozen years. We built out the Reliance Geo network with Tariq, and then we built out the Rakuten network with him. So we have a history of working very closely together. And so I think they're going to move very quickly. And this is no different than what we were just talking about with Europe. Europe's got to move fast. And I think we've seen it in Saudi, we've seen it with G42, we see it with the Stargate announcement, and we see the data center build-out happening all around the world through financial constructs like what you mentioned with AIP. So we're excited to be a part of all of that, and we're looking forward to moving forward quickly with in that region and any other region that is prioritizing AI, which is pretty much the world.
There's a big debate raging about whether it's possible to slow the Chinese down when it comes to AI. And Jensen Huang over at NVIDIA has been hugely critical overnight, saying effectively these US export curbs placed on AI chips are a failure, that US policy simply will not slow down Chinese adoption of AI. What do you think?
Well, I think China's moving very quickly. I think that it's clear that they have a focus on this technology. They have massive amounts of data. And I think they're going to move as fast as anybody else. So my belief is that it's a responsibility of the United States and the companies in the United States and anywhere in the world. It's our job to innovate as fast as we possibly can, bring the best technology to bear, and that's what we're doing.